Hi guys, today's video is going to be an unboxing of the October 2016 Artsnacks subscription box. Also, we're going to do kind of a demo / first impressions of the art supplies included. This is just what the box looks like. As you can see, I did white out my address, and also the box did arrive a little beat up, which this is the first time that's happened when I got a subscription box for Artsnacks. With all boxes, you get a nice little treat. I got some sour punch straws, which I did end up eating immediately when opening. This is a cute little temporary tattoo of the Artsnacks logo. I am holding it upside down in this shot. Here is actually what I was really excited about getting in this box. This is the Muted Gray Liquitex ink from Liquitex's new Muted collection. I've been wanting to try a couple of the colors that they have released because I believe they are really beautiful colors. Now I'm going to read you the information that was included in the box about this item. Liquitex is only releasing a limited supply of its special release Muted ink collection, Liquitex Professional Ink, and as an Artsnacks subscriber, you're one of the first to get it. This water-resistant ink is extremely fluid, so it's easy to use with both brushes and dip pens. It's also fast drying, so it won't slow you down when you want to try layering techniques. There are 5 colors in the exclusive collection. Which one did you get? I obviously got the Muted Gray in my box. I was wondering if anyone else got anything different. If you did, please leave it in the comments below and let me know. I do love how they wrap the other supplies in a cute little tissue paper with the Artsnacks sticker. I just think it's a nice little packaging touch. Here we have a nice little uni-ball Signo white gel pen. I love using white gel pens for highlights, and I think with the ink in this box, it's a good way to add back in those highlights that may have accidentally been wiped out if the ink bled a tiny bit into the paper more than you're expecting. According to the information included, the uni-ball Signo white gel pen provides a silky flow of highly opaque ink. This pen will perform especially well on tinted or black paper. Try layering it over other inks once they have dried. You'll find that this ink does not fade as it dries, so you won't be drawing over and over on the same lines to get a strong white highlight. Here I'm testing out the white gel pen on my hand because apparently I couldn't be bothered with finding paper to use at the moment. As you can see, its claims of being opaque are very true. It shows up really well against my hand here. Also, it appears to dry fairly quickly. I am trying to rub it off of my hand to kind of see how it stays. It didn't really smudge very easily or move very much. This is the brush that I got in this package. I don't know if it was how it was packaged or if the United States Postal Service was a little rough with it. But as you can see, my brush did arrive fairly bent, which luckily I was able to straighten it out later for use, but at the time I was very upset about it coming that way. I honestly don't think it's Artsnacks' fault. As I noted earlier in the video, the box did look a little beat up, so I think it was handled improperly. It should be noted that I have ordered quite a few Artsnacks packages, and this is the first brush I've gotten that has arrived like this. Now that I've talked about how the brush arrived, maybe I should be talking about what kind of brush it is. It is a Lauren Series 4350 watercolor brush by Princeton Brush. Princeton Brush is known for its quality and affordability. Their experts have developed a variety of high-performing synthetic fibers for use with specific types of paint. Your new Lauren Series 4350 watercolor brush was handmade from synthetic materials and is designed for use with watercolor paints. We think you'll like the way this brush handles your new Liquitex Professional ink. And here we have a newly released Copic marker. I was also really excited about this being in the box. They did tease that there was going to be a Copic marker in October's box, and this is partially why I restarted my Artsnacks subscription, because I wanted this Copic marker. The information included in this box calls this a Copic Gossenfood brush pen. I'm probably saying the Gossenfood wrong. Sorry. The Copic Gossenfood brush pen was created with Sumie, East Asian brush painting artist, in mind. It is also great for calligraphy and cartooning. Filled with water-based pigment ink, this pen features a superfine point that makes this tool even more flexible. If you have Copic markers in your collection, you can use this brush pen with them. The ink is compatible, so the colors will not bleed. Right now I'm just playing with the new Copic marker on a lined sticky notepad that I have. I do really enjoy the crispness of the line that you can achieve with this marker. I also enjoy the real sense of flow I get from this marker, which is honestly probably from it being created for a Sumie type of work where flow and the ability to do wonderful, beautiful strokes with one item is incredibly important. And as you can probably see, it's really easy to get different weights of line with this Copic marker. You can kind of play with the thickness or thinness very easily with the way this applies. And that white gel pen, once again, is incredibly opaque. You can see where I put the white right over that black ink, and it covers it completely. There's no gray from that white being placed on that black, which is pretty amazing. And now we're starting to show you a video of a 45-minute project I did using items included in this box. First, we're starting with the outline of what we're creating today in a 3H graphite pencil. I'm using the Liquitex Muted Gray ink with a lot of water. That's why it's so light. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but this gray is actually a very purple-based gray, which is kind of uncommon for pre-mixed grays. Usually they're more of a blue or a yellow base, at least in my experience with ones I've bought before. I really actually like the purple added to it. I think it's a very calming color. I was also very impressed with how easily the ink pulled up while it was still wet. There are some sections where it got way too dark and I was able just to take a paper towel and soak it right back up, which sometimes, especially with inks, that can be very difficult. Sometimes it stains to the point of the application, so it's nice that it's a little more forgiving than some other inks are. And I don't know if you can tell, I was able to get a good chunk of the bend out of the bristles of that brush by just soaking it in water and kind of training it with my fingers. The point of the brush was still intact, so it's actually not too difficult to get some really fine details in there. The ink for the Liquitex Basics Muted Collection is very easy to layer. The claims about it being able to layer are very true. Even when the paper's still wet, it doesn't get as muddy as some inks and some watercolors do, to the point where it almost ruins the entire piece. I love this Copic marker. I am so happy that I got this box just for this marker. It's going to be so useful in all of my different paintings and drawings that I do, because I do use a lot of ink even in my acrylic paintings. I just have a feeling I'm going to be able to get such beautiful, super fine details out of this marker that I won't be able to get with some of the other ones I already have. And since this Copic marker is water-based, it's very easy to blend it out and soften it up, and it's going to work very well with a lot of different water-based materials. It's going to be great with acrylic, like I said earlier, and it's also going to be amazing with watercolors. Once again, that uni-ball white gel pen is just so opaque. I actually like it way better than the Sakura ones that I already have, because with those you have to layer and layer and layer. This one I don't have to do as much layering at all, even over some of the darker areas like I'm doing with the nose here. It goes over that black beautifully and brings out this wonderful highlight. So in summary, this month's box was a really good one to get from Artsnacks. I really enjoy the color of the muted ink. I'm happy I got to try it. I'm also very happy with the Copic marker and the uni-ball pen. The paintbrush, I was really upset that it arrived bent. It is a good paintbrush, but I feel like I have other watercolor brushes that work the same way and do not have damaged bristles or a bend to them due to shipping. I do want to point out that this is not a sponsored video. I pay for my monthly subscription out of my own pocket. I just really like the fact that I can try out different art materials that I would not necessarily buy on their own, and I just like the sense of surprise you get when you get that box. Also, the fact that I get a little sweet treat helps. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please leave comments letting me know how your experiences with Artsnacks or any other monthly subscription art box have gone, and give me suggestions for ones to get. If you like this video, please click the like button, and if you want to see more like this, comment and subscribe, please.